there, this is Scotia. Today I'm going to go over on how to goth like an adult framing. I love collecting art. It's one of my favorite things. Toph likes it too. You know, if you can destroy it, it's pretty cool. But I love collecting art. I like prints. I like band posters, movie posters, especially originals. That's my main thing I try to get. And then if I can't get the original, then I'll get screen prints and things like that. But anyway, when I first started collecting, I would just put everything up on the wall with sticky tack or thumbtacks, and then it looked kind of terrible because everything starts dripping and sliding down the wall, and you don't have any cohesion that goes with it. So I decided that I was going to do everything in black frames, and specifically I wanted it to be a nice black frame, and it had to be glass, and it gives it a little bit more of a polished look. And it keeps everything from sliding all over the place. So I just started getting this corner together a couple weeks ago, and it's coming along pretty well. Yeah. So what happens is if you have a beautiful poster like this, which is an awesome poster, it is wiggly and it doesn't hold its shape. So what you need to do is frame it and it'll look much more polished. There are a couple of exceptions. I don't end up framing things that are wood. So like this awesome painting by Mandy Ford. This one, it's on a wood, she actually built the whole wood canvas, if you will. So I wouldn't frame that. Same thing with this one over here in the corner by Cloudface. Ooh, super neat. And these are the old charts, the old German anatomical charts. Same thing, those have usually wooden dowels at the top to stretch them and hold their shape. And it would be impossible to frame them without removing the dowel, and it would be really expensive and extremely heavy. So with those few exceptions, everything else I like to put in a frame. The glass gives it a little bit of a nicer look versus a plastic frame. This one I did end up doing plastic with just because it was really heavy, and when you've got frames of those larger sizes, you're looking at ready-made frames that you can buy at Hobby Lobby or Michael's are going to be anywhere between $50 and $75. However, these smaller frames, these smaller frames you can actually get at Dollar Tree, and they're $1. I really like it because they're actually wood and they've got this black enamel lacquer over it, and they look super nice. Like that frame way up in the top. So anyway, if you want to make your place look a little bit nicer, a little bit more put together, invest a little bit into frames. It doesn't have to be expensive. If you've got art that's a print that somebody made and you spent $10 on it, then buy it a frame. Like I said, oh, and I go to thrift stores a lot. I've got some really cool frames from there, of course. But put it in a frame. If you can, splurge on the glass. It makes it look a lot crisper and a lot more adult or grown up, if you will. And it'll give your home an overall really nice look. This is important to me. I feel that where you live, even if it's a really crappy apartment, or like now, like I said, I'm renting this house. It's a Squaresville house. You want to make it your own, because what you put on the outside reflects your interests, who you are to a certain extent. This is your abode and you want it to be something that you're comfortable in. So anyway, there you go. I'd love to see some of your collections. If you tag me on Instagram, I can see it. It's Leah_Scotia. And if you want to see more of this stuff, then go ahead and subscribe, and I will see you guys soon. Leave a comment. Let me know what else you'd like to see. Bye. Toad says bye. She's doing a really good job of trying to rip off all of my studs. Oh, yep. There you go. I'll talk to you guys soon.